Congratulations, Sabrina. It's great news for the nurses' ball. It's a miracle you pulled it off, especially with Lucy Coe's financial difficulties.
Wait, what financial difficulties?
Didn't she mention that? I can certainly see why she wouldn't want to. I read in The Sun that the SEC is investigating Coco Cosmetics for being a pyramid scheme.
Did Lucy mention that?
The government seized her company's assets. I'd be surprised if Lucy has 2 nickels to rub together.
No door is ever closed to Lucy Coe, especially not this one. It really is a wonder the Quartermains still keep their spare key after all these years in such a stupid, obvious place. Oh, well, too bad. So sad. Finders keepers. Contrary to popular belief, I have no illusions about AJ. I'm his mother. I love him. I also know he's done terrible things.
He said he's trying to change.
And I think he is. I really do think he's trying to atone for his mistakes. But I know AJ, and trying to make things right is going to be a struggle for him. I'd like to see him know somebody in his life that has gone through this, that has made mistakes and made up for those mistakes. Just somebody that, could be a good influence in his life. That's all.
Look, Sam controls Jason's 12% and Danny's 6%. Now, if I can get her to side with me, that's going to make all the difference. That's where you come in. You gave me a second chance. I'm just hoping that Sam will follow your example.
Look, I can tell Sam why I chose to back you, but I'm not going to pressure her.
No, of course not. I would never ask you to do that. But if we're going to talk to Sam, we got to do it now.
Look, it's almost Christmas, okay? And he's still missing. All right, and I seriously doubt Sam's going to want to talk about ELQ.
Michael, Tracy's already tried recruiting Sam once. Now, I was able to throw a wrench in it. I don't know if I can do that a second time. Here, take this. Sorry. Listen, Tracy is going to work on Sam's vulnerabilities.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't want to stoop down to her level.
Okay, I get it. All I'm asking you to do is just talk to her. You can do that. I mean, come on. The future of ELQ, it's at stake. Let's go.
Daniels isn't the only future that's at stake. Michael's is too. But maybe you don't care about that. You've got a baby of your own.
No, that's not fair. You know that I love Michael.
Yes, and Jason did too. He sent himself to prison for Michael.
You don't need to remind me.
Well, evidently I do. Jason went to great lengths to prevent exactly what's happening between AJ and Michael.
Look, Michael is curious about his biological father. I don't see anything wrong with that.
This goes way beyond curiosity. The speed and effectiveness with which AJ is turning Michael against Carly and Sonny and embroiling him in this plot to take over ELQ is staggering. Jason would put a stop to it, but he's not here, so you and I have to protect Michael.
I don't think you would be so concerned about protecting Michael if it didn't work in your favor somehow.
And why is that a reason I should stay neutral?
Johnny, you called me and asked me to come over here. Open up.
What do I do? What do I do?
I can't believe I let you do this to me again. That call was just a test to see if I would come over one last time. Thanks a lot.
Carly. What a lovely surprise. What brings you by?
She hasn't sold you a bill of goods. I mean, it'd be awful if she couldn't deliver.
Actually, she was very upfront about it. She assured us that it was a mistake and that her company would sail through with flying colors.
Really? Because the article in The Sun made it sound a lot worse than that.
Really? Exaggeration from The Sun?
Still, if the company's assets are frozen, there's not
The company's, not La Lucy's. The lady herself will be our saving grace.
Well, I mean, that's extremely generous. So, good job. You obviously picked the right person to go to. Congratulations.
So you see, everything is hunky-dory. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have a ball to plan. Felix?
Doctors,
Is it just me or is Sabrina weirder than usual?
What is wrong with you? Why would you say those things?
And let the bitch know he dropped the ball? Please. Look at Dr. Miss Thing over there. You'd really let her get the last word.
No. But we can't tell lies, okay? And you and I both know that Miss Coe is in no position to help us.
LQ Enterprises. Are you kidding? Tracy Quartermain is running ELQ. Wow. Edward must have gone really soft near the end. And why in the blue blazes would Monica still let Tracy live here? It's got to be extortion or blackmail or something. Really.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing. Well, obviously you wouldn't let me in, and so I had to let myself in.
You broke in?
No, I did not break in. I used the key. You know, the Quartermains always had a key above that little foyer entranceway, and I used to use it when Al and I would sneak.
Save it. You need to leave.
No, wait a minute. I do not need to leave. I used to be, for your information, the lady of this house.
Oh, you belong in a house, all right. But not for ladies.
Sam, this is the proxy. This is the proxy.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that you are relinquishing your shares. I
I
still
know
own
what
them.
a proxy is.
Okay, good. Here's a pen. And with you signing, I will be able to vote your shares and stop AJ's takeover. You can rescind the proxy at any time. Sam, is there a problem?
No, I want to be sure.
Sam, it's the right move for Daniel and for Michael. I know that Jason would approve. You won't regret it.
I should probably.
No. That's probably just a bunch of tone-deaf carolers. You know, it's the season.
I think maybe I should.
No, I'll get it. I'll get that. You get that. You sign that, and with one stroke of your pen, ELQ will be saved.
I came to see Johnny.
Why?
Because he called and he asked me to.
My husband snaps his fingers and you come running?
That's so sad. Can you just get him for me?
Well, what's this regarding?
It's regarding none of your damn business.
Johnny's my husband. And if he's inviting loose women over to talk about things, I deserve to know what it's about.
You're right. I apologize.
I forgive you.
Yeah. Johnny told me he lied about why he married you, and he wanted to tell me the truth.
Well, if you want to know the truth, you've come to the right place. Do come in. I'd be glad to tell you anything that you want to know.
Well, I'd rather hear it from Johnny.
Well, you know, Johnny, he's just going to give you some spin. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I can't wait.
All right, you know what? Fine. But when I'm done, just remember that you asked me, okay? The reason that Johnny married me is that I gave him no choice.
You don't know your own strength. I think you broke a rib.
You're avoiding the question. I was trying to save your life, Dad.
Wait, hold on. What was the question?
The question was, why didn't you want Johnny telling me whatever he was going to tell me?
Well, why would I care at all what Johnny told?
I don't know. I wouldn't be asking you the question if I knew the answer. What are you doing? That's not even going to help you.
My ribs hurt.
What was so horrible that you didn't want Johnny telling me?
Johnny is a low-life scum, okay? And he can't stand me, but he doesn't have the guts to come after me, so he goes after you, and I don't want him sniffing around you anymore.
Okay, so you were faking a heart attack in order to protect me.
I wasn't faking anything. I have really bad heartburn.
Dad, whenever you get like this,
If
that
I
means
was
that...
faking something, you have to know about me, that I would do something like that only if it would be to protect you.
You're hiding something. And Johnny knows what it is, and you don't want Johnny to tell me.
I think you're overthinking this.
Well, I already know about your baby switching story, so what could be worse than that?
Okay. It's your interrogation. Go ahead. I'll do my best to cooperate.
Great, now you're acting like I'm the one in the wrong. What is it you didn't want Johnny to tell me?
Well, it might help me if we could figure out what is it that we're talking about. What were you and Johnny actually talking about?
The secret has to do with Anthony, so was I right? Did you...
Yes. Yes, right, I killed my grandfather.
Did you kill someone else? It's none of your business.
Okay.
Why did you decide to fake a heart attack?
No. If your conversation with Johnny is none of my business, why I faked a heart attack is none of your business.
How did you force Johnny to marry you?
The joy of sex. The Kama Sutra. The Kani Sutra. The Kani Sutra, I just thought of that. Johnny married me, Carly, because, well, I just gave him the best damn sex he ever had. Does that clear things up for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Super.
Now I know that you're lying through your teeth. Not only is this marriage a joke, it's never even been consummated.
Oh, it's been consummated. We consummate 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times a night.
Really?
Really.
Then how come every single time I mention your name to Johnny, he cringes? He clenches his teeth, trying not to throw up. Where the hell is he?
Sorry, Carly. Johnny's left the building.
So we hit a snag. Life is full of setbacks. It's all about how you handle them.
Sorry, your big New York trip was such a bust.
Well, it didn't go quite as we'd hoped, but we managed to...
It was a total bust. Now we have to come clean to Patrick.
Come clean. What do you mean? You haven't told him yet?
I might have loosely implied that the ball's resurrection was all but assured.
And now I have to tell him the truth.